Listen, bro, a woman, like I said, a woman with daddy issues, she gonna go to the club, she gonna slide down the pole, she gonna think all women, she gonna try to entertain dudes, bro. Instead of really focusing on a generational run with the man she really love, bro, she's gonna go from vitamin D to 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 vitamin D, bro. That's not what you want, bro. Do not get women with daddy issues, bro. The woman that's choosing you, that's the woman with daddy issues, bro. When I have a daughter, bro, she's not gonna have daddy issues. I'm gonna be a multi-millionaire. Listen, she gonna have a pink Lambo at the age of 16 years old. You dudes, you wanna date my daughter in the future, you gonna have to step your game up. For real. You gonna have to step your game up. Cause she getting a pink Lamborghini when she turns 16 on the dot. 16, all she gonna see is a pink Lambo, a matte pink and black Lambo, yours, with the white bow on top of it. Yep, from all my daughters. If I have 7 daughters, when they all 7 of them turn 16, all Lambo yours pink. Pink and white Lambo Urises. You feel me? 3 pink Urises, 2 white Urises. At the end of the day, 3 pink Urises, 4 white Urises. At the end of the day, it's all theirs. You think they gonna have daddy issues? Listen, I'm gonna be a great father. I repeat, I'm gonna be a great father. Do you want a woman to treat, do you want a guy like Game Guy Goldie to get a hold of your daughter? Listen, I'm gonna go to jail for life if a dude try to run game on my daughter. I'm gonna just let you know that. I'm gonna go to jail for life if a dude try to run game on my daughter. Listen, no more generational curses, bro. You need to ask these women, once you're established, once you got the Corvette C8 so you can vet, because you need the vet to vet. If you ain't got no Corvette, listen, don't even do it. At the end of the day, once you got the real estate going, everything booming, business booming. At the end of the day, ask a woman, before you allow her to come back to your house, your mansion, don't be like Mr. Organic. He's letting women with daddy issues. Listen, Jim Jules equals daddy issues. She don't know how to respect a man because she has daddy issues. So with that being said, you gotta understand, no more generational curses, bro. Daddy issues equal generational curses. She doesn't know, bro. She doesn't know. She just doesn't know. That doesn't mean treat her wrong, bro. We could take a woman out with daddy issues and pay for her food, make sure she's safe. I'm gonna make another video. At the end of the day, when you destroy your lust, women can actually trust you. She don't think that you trying to get something from her, bro. You just having a good time. You not gonna slip nothing in her drink because you're not trying to smash, bro. It's not that serious, bro. It's flesh. At the end of the day, all the virgins out there, listen, take your time. I repeat, shout out to all the virgins out there, man or woman. You are the pick of the litter. I repeat, you are the pick of the litter. Take your time. At the end of the day, listen, no woman with daddy issues. No guys with daddy issues. These dudes got daddy issues. No dudes with mommy issues. These dudes got mommy issues. They still at their mother house. At the end of the day, listen, make sure she had 2 parents in the household and it was very healthy relationship. If it wasn't a healthy relationship, no, bro. No, bro. You gotta be built for this generational run. Listen, at the end of the day, that's why I'm not accepting, the woman that like me. Bro, I'm going on a generational run. Multi-millions of dollars. Bro, I'm gonna work so hard, put in the work so hard that my kids, my daughters, they don't ever have to work a day in their life. They could wake up every day at 7 p.m. They could wake up at 5 p.m. every single day. 5 p.m. in the afternoon, literally. And they could party at the mansion, no alcohol involved. I repeat, they could party all day at my mansion, bowling alley, we got everything. We got chicken tenders and fries, steaks, potatoes, sancocho, because we gonna be in the DR in a $30 million mansion, gated community. She gonna be in private school. They gonna have multilingual tutors that come to the house every single day. The tutor might even live there. They're gonna have chefs in their life. At the end of the day, listen, if you don't got more resources than me, listen, At the end of the day, they just gonna be living life. Listen, my daughters might have to find husbands in Dubai or husbands in Monaco. At the end of the day, listen, no more capping, bro. These dudes trying to get you on child support by a woman with daddy issues that do not care about you, do not care about a father in a crib. That's why they always talking about, oh, it needs to be a man in the house. How, when you're getting women with daddy issues? She wasn't raised that way. I repeat, she was not raised that way. She was raised by a single mother also. Women with daddy issues, those are the women that twerk everywhere you go, everywhere you turn. They twerking, they popping cat. Those are the women with daddy issues. A woman who really had a respectable dad in the house, who actually had resources, who actually had that tengo la pampara prendida. I repeat, who actually had that tengo la pampara prendida. Listen, those women will respect men to the fullest, and they're not going to settle for anybody. They're not going to just give their cat to anybody. No, nothing before marriage. You're not touching my daughter before marriage, or I will go to jail for the rest of my life. I don't care. Listen, I'm going to be in DR. So listen, that's a lawless country. Good luck on me going to jail. Something will happen and you will come up missing. At the end of the day, absolutely not. Absolutely not. At the end of the day, don't get women with daddy issues. Bottom line, bro, leave women with daddy issues alone, bro. You could treat them good. You could treat them to Chipotle. If you at Chipotle and you see a woman out paying for her food, trying to pay for her food, and she by herself, at the end of the day, listen, pay for her stuff. Say, oh, her order only $10, $15, man, pay for her stuff. At the end of the day, tell her have a nice day. We don't want the number. We don't want the phone number. Listen, we on monk mode. We not touching nothing in Babylon. At the end of the day, we got self-control. We destroy lust. We powering up. Listen, 365 days retained. That is your first power up. Your first Dragon Ball Z power up. At the end of the day, these dudes not powering up. So we not trying to hear that. Listen, they got low testosterone. I repeat, they got low testosterone. At the end of the day, you got to understand, a woman with daddy issues is a generational curse, bro. It's not her fault, bro. She just wasn't raised with a father, bro. She think dudes don't love women, bro. She wasn't raised in a loving household. You have to get women that are raised in a loving household. Do not listen to pimp advice. How you a pimp in Babylon? That's the most, bro. He hustling backwards. How you a pimp in Babylon? At the end of the day, don't you know pimping is illegal, you big dummy? At the end of the day, monk mode gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro. Respect all women, bro. I don't care if they working women. Respect all women. Love women from a distance. If you really love women, love them from a distance, bro. Not up close, touchy, ooh, la, la, la. No, bro. That's not love, that's lust. You don't know her. You're not married to her. So that's lust. I repeat, love women at a distance. Not up close, ooh la la, touchy. You're going to get club shay. That's called lust. At the end of the day, all these fake dudes trying to play like they the nice guy. You're not the nice guy, bro. If you have lust, you're not the nice guy. You want to, ooh la la, let me touch. That's not the nice guy. The guy who loves women from a distance, that's the nice guy. We could buy a woman food and we don't want her phone number. We want her to have a blessed day. That's what we want from her. That's all we want from women, to have a blessed day. We don't want to cause any more stress. At the end of the day, no more generational curses, bro. I repeat, no more generational curses, bro. Monk mode gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro.